But yes, we're going straight into the drafting here for match number 2, game number 2 here with the Selena as well as the Hayabusa already banned away, in addition to that Yi Sun Shin from the side of RSG Philippines.
Now though, RGPH will have the first pick, so we will see perhaps a different approach from both of the teams here. RSGSG picking up the first pick will ban out, RSGSG will ban out that Paquito. Next, now, will RSGPH ban out perhaps the same heroes like they did in the first game?
Yeah, that is definitely the question. But with the Selena already being banned, Paquito, the YSS already banned, that actually leaves a lot of room for them to open up. But maybe they want to eliminate the Jawhead again from that area, but maybe they also want to ban out the Ling. So many options for them. It really goes back and depends on the gameplay they want to bring for us in game number 2. But we're just gonna have to take a look because it seems like they're taking their dear time.
Yeah,
I think they need to discuss this or something, because this is one of their longest decision makings that they've had in this game. But it actually will be the Phobius getting banned here, knowing what a nuisance it was in that previous game.
But yes, they will not go with that Phobius approach. So RSGSG with their final ban in the first phase, what will they decide here? Paquito, Hayabusa has been banned, Matilda is up for grabs, as well as that Jawhead. So I'm sure it is, I guess it's between those two, or if RSGSG wants to pick up one, they really need to find another hero.
I mean, with this Phobius getting banned, is this hinting to a sort of gameplay that RSG Philippines wants to bring to the table? With the Jawhead getting banned, do you think we're gonna see a Ling from the side of RSG Philippines? And is this a common thing that he could pick up? Can Demon Kite actually utilize this Ling to its utmost potential?
I'm very sure.
We have yet to see, because he did not use it during the playoffs, but maybe. Just maybe it's in his hidden arsenal. There
you go. Maybe he practiced it during screams. But yes, RSGPH, what will they pick up for the first pick here? Again, Matilda is open. Ling is also open, like you mentioned earlier. RSGPH, again, taking their time here with 10 seconds left. Coaches still discussing, still chilling perhaps, but it will be that Eve.
Right.
So no Ling and no Matilda.
Okay, so with the Yeve being picked up, now the RSG Singapore will respond with instant Ling and Matilda pick. So what RSG Philippines needs to pick up now, what do they need here to be able to contest, not contest, but to be able to limit the mobility coming in from this Ling? Do you think it's going to be an Esmeralda?
Perhaps, because again, Matilda likes to use Aegis, especially during that in that roamer position. With that Esmeralda, it could absorb that shield.
I think Ruby.
And Ruby, perhaps. Esmeralda and Ruby could be the answer for the side of RSGSPH, but again, they really need to draft this perfectly, because again, they are the ones who banned out that Phobius. Now, Ling has been picked up for the other side. What is their response here? Ruby and as well as Esmeralda could be the answer, but it will be that Ruby and Karina, so no Esmeralda just yet.
Yeah, the Ruby definitely being picked up by the hands of RG Philippines and a Karina. So this is actually quite interesting because Karina hasn't been doing too well lately, but maybe in the hands of RSG Philippines, in the hands of the proper pilot, they could actually pull through. But yes, it will be the Farsa getting picked up here for the side of RSG Singapore. And now, going into the bans, they should ban the Yzong. Yzong. Why do I keep saying Yzong, guys? I meant Yuzong or YZ. I get them mixed up and it becomes a Yzong. But it actually is the Aldos ban coming through for the side of RSG Singapore. And how will RSG Philippines respond to this?
How will they respond to this is the question. But RSGSG, a smart ban, I should say, because Matilda as well as Ling will try to play the early game. And Aldous could, balance out the opponents. And I guess with that Aldous ban, it will I guess it will somehow solidify their composition for now.
Sure.
And RSGPH, what will they respond here? Again, they both have high grounds. RSGPH have that CC, but RSGPH will eliminate that Yuzong, that wide song, or so Aterna said.
So interesting, right? the Yuzong could actually be the counter to both of their compositions. The Yuzong could go and dive into the backline of the Eve, but it also could do the same to the Farsa. So I thought that RSG Singapore would ban it away, but it actually is RSG Philippines to ban it away.
But it is because they have the first
pick. Exactly. Okay, so the Nathan ban comes through from the side of RSG Singapore as we're waiting on the last ban here from RSG Philippines. Who will they be banning away this time? It will be the Lapu Lapu here, coming through from the side of RSG Philippines, knowing the crowd control, the initiation, the presence that a Lapu Lapu can have in the midst of RSG Singapore will just be too much, especially with the dive-in composition that we're likely to see right now, and with the kite potential as well. So this is actually looking quite scary, and RSG Philippines, they need to pick up some sort of CC other than this Ruby, honestly.
I agree. And with that Brody pickup, they do balance out their composition with that Ling as well as Matilda. They will try to create space for that Brody to pick up gold and as well as items now. RSGPH, what is their response here? Two heroes. They need another tank, I believe, and perhaps another DPS. So maybe Esmeralda could come through here, realizing again it could be a frontliner as well. And they have banned out that Yuzong and as well as Lapu Lapu. So what are they going to pick up?
That is the question. The Thamus could also be picked up if they wanted to go that route. But actually will be the Claude and Rafaela coming through for RSG Philippines. So definitely this Karina will be placed in the jungle position with Claude in the gold lane, and perhaps this Rafaela is going to babysit the Claude in the gold lane as well. Perhaps that is what we're going to be seeing. Or it could also actually give a lot of mobility for the Karina. I know she does already have good speed, but with the help of the Rafaela, maybe just perhaps they could win in terms of roaming and the positioning. But the last pick coming in for RSG Singapore will actually be that Benedetta.
Okay, so 2 assassins and 1 marksman for the side of RSGSG. But for the side of RSGPH, it will be that 1 assassin and 1 marksman. So I gotta ask you, Eterna, looking at the compositions, which one do you prefer?
Composition-wise, honestly, I like RSG Singapore's better, noting that they have the early game aggression, and I think with their play style, perhaps it is kind of different to what they like to play, but maybe they want to take a risk, and I like risk takers, so I'm gonna go with the composition from RSG Singapore.
Wow, what a statement. And I believe the Benedetto pick was, the intentions were to target Claude, but let's just jump into the Land of Dawn, shall we?
Let's jump in straight into the Land of Dawn for game number 2 of match number 2. The battle between the brethren. RSG Philippines is going to take down RSG Singapore as we're going to take it down into the Land of Dawn. Will it be RSG Philippines being able to take it to a 2-0, or can RSG Singapore take it to a 3rd game in this series? But my, oh my, both compositions right now. Gani, what was your previous?
Composition-wise, I gotta say RSGPH has his Mr. Fundamentals is in his comfortable hero in this Rafaela. Heath, though, already forces to use the flicker in the first minute here, so I'm guessing they really need to be careful in the next couple of seconds.
Oh, but look at this. Aqua is caught in a 2v1 situation. Will he be able to escape? He needs to be very, very careful, because the synergy coming in from the Matilda with the ability to CC as well as the CC coming in from Farsa as well. He needs to be very careful into the mid lane, especially if his roamer is missing. But now it is actually RSG very, very dominant here in the bottom lane. 505 trying to do something right now, but will not be able to connect onto anyone just yet.
Yeah, there you go. 505 giving out informations. Again, both roamers just giving out information as well as babysitting their gold laners. But I want to hear your thoughts. Lightborn setup for grabs. oneesports.gg/MPLI-survey. Check it out.
So if you guys want a free Lightborn skin, don't forget to do the survey there in the website down below at oneesports.gg/MPLI-survey, guys, because that is your chance to win a free Lightborn skin in that set. But yes, back into the game.
Back into the game.
Back into the game. Both teams, both RSGs, are still kind of equal in terms of resource as well as objectives. Both teams are just trying to battle it out, but maybe this next turtle fight will show everything because I'm Offended disconnects, and it will be Tempest Ablaze just to get out of there, but Kenji does land as I'm Offended, and that is huge. But look at this, the turtle has been slain into the hands of RSG PH, and now RSG Singapore forced to back away.
Forced to back away, and a little bit shake up here, Aderna. Deck will be playing in that jungler position, so LY4 in that gold lane. For now, it is still equal, you're right. But yes, RSGPH with the lead here, with that turtle slain. And again, both teams resetting here, both teams trying to find the targets. For now, both gold laners seems to farm happily here.
Yeah, they seem to be farming happily, as it will be Demon Kite actually getting the brunt of it all from 505, but they need to be very careful because look at this, the airstrike has been opened up, but it is instantly replaced with the real world manipulation, and that is first blood in the hands of RSG Philippines. And unfortunately, Sync was the casualty in all that. He is not having a good time.
Yeah, he is not having a good time. Take a look at Heath, though. He was the one who gets who picks up the first blood, but he immediately rotates towards the bot side here, revealing some sort of a pressure for the gold lane here for the side of RSGSG. Again, RSG, they could play it out in the early game here with their composition, but take a look at both of the teams here. Bot side has been filled. Demon Kite initiating towards 505. Oh my lord. Deck is in there to deal some sort of damage. Tempest of Blade will not be able to take anyone down, but Demon Kite will actually be the one who takes the jungler from the side of RSGSG down.
Wow! A 1-for-1 trade there in that previous team fight, as it will be a jungler for the roamers. So still good in the hands of RSG PH as they are leading in almost a 1k gold lead. So honestly, still very, very equal right now, but both teams have rotated in that area. But now it is Live 4 doing and battling against Iman, and wow, what a display of mechanics from both teams, as we're going to take a look at the next turtle fight here. That was spawned in under 4 seconds.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Again, turtle has been spawned, both roamers giving out information, and as both junglers are still clearing the jungles. Now, RSG Sync already with the pressure in mid side, they might set up first here because he is chunked to half HP.
Yes, he is chunked to half HP, but look at this. Diablo might actually go down into the hands of Kenji, and that is so bad, but he still does have. But wait a second! Feather Airstrike in the bottom side will be not able to take anyone down, as it was instantly replaced with the real world manipulation, and the damage coming in from the torn apart memory from Life 4 was enough to zone away the members of RSG PH, and no casualties from that team fight. But wait a minute, Tempest Ablaze have been opened up, does not connect onto anyone particular, but look at that! The Matilda goes into clutch, being able to put so much damage, but it actually will be Sync forced to use the wings by wings just to get away.
My, oh my, Deck gone down, goes down for a second time. Things are not looking good for side of RSGSG. Once again, Turtle was claimed with the side of PH, but take a look at mid side. Sync surviving with 1 HP. The Farsa is able to escape. For now, 3 members filling up this mid side. Might look for Matilda. Ruby is there to flank. Oh, this Matilda 505. Where are you going? Oh, with that guiding win, still escape.
Wow, I mean, this is insane. Already so much action here in minute number 5, almost minute number 6. But look at this. Kenji goes in really aggressively onto Diablo, but look, he is caught in a 4v1 situation. Will he be able to escape? But no is the answer. But yes is the answer, as he does escape, and that is insane. Backup coming in from RSG Philippines, and look at that. They are looking for more for the airstrike, just to zone the members away, and not just zone them, but will be able to claim a shutdown onto Demon Kite, and that is the name of the game.
Wow, backup after backup, but RSG still have initiative. They want to chunk the mid-side turret. The cavalry for the side of RSG PH was clutch there to save Kenji's life, but in return, Sync's backup, the Farsa, with a Feather Airstrike, managed to claim Demon Kite's life. Right now, RSG trying to open up the bush, trying to deal some sort of information for their team. Still, both teams playing it rather safely here in the first 7 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. I think safely isn't the
true.
right word. They've been really overcommitting into a lot of things, but the backup is always there, and that is why the casualties casualties are so low. But maybe that is the playstyle because we are just learning about them right now. We are introducing ourselves to both of these teams. But looking into this next turtle, this is going to be very interesting because it seems like RSG Philippines will actually have the brunt of it all. But look at this, the airstrike has been opened up. We'll be able to zone members away, but not enough damage coming in from it just yet. But now Tempest of Blaze has been popped up onto the backside just to escape now. But 505 is caught in bad situation. Will be taken out with the blazing duet that comes through from Aman, and that is insane. A 0-for-1 trade in the hands of RSG Philippines as they might be looking for more.
They might be looking for more, but yes, a kill and as well as turtle there was claimed for the side of RSGPH. Once again, RSGSG losing out on objectives. Oh my, let's take a look at the items here as Heath already completed his Athena shield, so respecting the damage from Farsa and as well as Matilda. But for the other side here, War Axe is on his way for that Ling, and as well as DHS has been secured. So I'm guessing the Ling needs to show up, man.
Yeah, I mean, we can expect a lot of damage coming in from this Ling in the next few minutes, especially with those items that have already been secured. So RSG Philippines, even with their 3k gold lead, they still need to be very, very careful and not underestimate the damage output coming in from the members of RSG Singapore, as now it is RSG Singapore trying to pressure RSG. The opposite is RSG Philippines actually trying to pressure RSG Singapore away from their own jungle, and this is insane. The real manipulation has been opened up as well as a feather airstrike. But look at the damage in the backside. Quad goes crazy and ham with the blazing duet, being able to take 2 members off the board from RSG Singapore just like that. And wow, Gunny.
The dive, the calculation from Claude was able to take 2 members from the side of RSGSG down. Now, Demon Kite once more perhaps, but RSGSG realizing the situation, they do not want business. Diablo, though, will not clear the wave, so they will witness.
Yeah, they will witness the mid-side collapse, and that will be another objective on the board picked up by RSG Philippines as they are pushing their gold lead to almost 5k gold lead in that 4k. And wow, RSG Singapore, they are looking very, very scattered. I mean, deck right now, level 11.
Yeah, level 11.
One level under Demon Kite right now. But wait a minute, Tempest of Blades has been popped up on to Genji, but will that be a mistake as he gets instantly taken out of the Land of Dawn just as we were talking about him? Wow, okay, the 3rd time he's been picked off. He is not looking too good on this Ling at all. Maybe, was this a mistake in the change of rosters from RSG Singapore? Should it have been Life4 instead in that jungle position?
Yeah.
We have yet to see, as it will be RSG Philippines taking the Lord for them as well. And that is just all of the objectives across the board taken for themselves.
Yeah, I agree, and I guess another fight might be brewing up here, but RSG PH just wants that purple buff. Ooh, take a look at Kenji's positioning. Very, very aggressive. But yeah, speaking about this Ling, man, I gotta be honest, it has 0 impacts up to this now. 0-3-1, not looking too good for the side of RSGSG, but hopefully they could find something. They could find a loophole from the side of RSGPH. But for now, RSGPH is looking unstoppable. Again, Heath here trying to open up the map, trying to give information for his team. Sync managed to clear the waves. But for now, it is all defense for the side of RSGSG.
All defense from the side of RSGSG. And do you hear that symphony? Oh, but wait a minute. Blazing Duet gets caught out here in the top lane. But will he be able to escape as the airstrike has been opened up? He actually nearly escapes with his life, but there is real manipulation in the midst of it all. We'll be able to take Sync down as well as 505. And that is 2 members down for 1 in the hands of RSG Philippines. And now they look like they're looking to end it. It will be them taking the objective in that turret. But look at the Benedetta trying to do what she can into the back line, but Diablo will just go down just like that out of the Land of Dawn, and another kill has been picked up by RSG Philippines.
RSGPH, the Filipinos, showing their qualities in game number 2. They are not playing around, they are not messing around, and RSGSG still yet to have an answer.
They still have yet to find an answer because look at this, guys. A 7k gold lead, and it's going on. But look at that! I'm a better connect on to 2 members, and it is 505 trying to do what he can, but unfortunately will not be able to do anything because the damage and the dominance coming in from RSG Philippines is just there. And what can Deck do all alone there without any of his teams to back him up right now? It will be RSG Philippines definitely picking up this next objective.
Wow, again, another fight. Diablo caught, but will he escape? Because Deck, what are you doing? Claude will claim his life in the mid side for nothing. Deck goes down for the 4th time. And as well as for now, RSGSG, they are struggling to find a proper team fight. They are making unnecessary moves, and RSGPH, they are just having fun. They want the mid side now. They cannot defend. Sync trying to find good positioning for the Feather Airstrike, but it is 5 members for the side of RSGPH.
Yes, it will be real position getting popped up, but what can Diablo do? He tries to go in the backside, but actually will be taken back instead, and now it is Diablo. What can he do? Will he be able to escape right now? But Demon Kite gets the brunt of it all. Will be the focus of all the members of RG Singapore, but unfortunately there is the Ling in the midst of it all, being able to take him down, but for what cost? At what cost? He is the only one standing. What can he do all alone? 4 members from RSG Philippines, and that is GG. That is the name of the game, and that is RSG Philippines taking it with a 2-0 clean sweep against Singapore.